Thank you, Chairman, and mine, and everyone here. It's been a couple of months since I've been here, and I have a few things I want to tell you, but I don't want to forget, so I'm going to read. It's going to take me 4.5 minutes of your time. It's been great. It's great to be back here in Woodbridge. First, let me give you a little update on where our campaign stands today. The great news is that our campaign has been approved by the State Elections Commission for the state grant to fund our campaign. So I no longer have to come here and ask for contributions. Thank all of you who have supported my effort over the summer. We were one of the first state Senate candidates to apply and receive a grant. And that means a lot to me and says about a lot of what we stand for. Thank you again. In another major event, we received the endorsement of the local independent party a few weeks ago. And because of that, my name will be on both the Republican line and the independent line in November election. The independent party had endorsed my opponent in the past, but they felt they could no longer support her liberal agenda that is spinning the state out of control in taxing and spending. I have met hundreds of independent and unaffiliated voters over the past few months, and this endorsement only confirms that things will be changing in Hartford this election. With all that great news, we have finalized our orders for our lawn signs, billboards, a TV spot, and have reserved newspaper ads, and are setting up our mailing schedule. We will be very carefully putting that grant money to work to get the most exposure for the fewest dollars. Fiscal responsibility starts right here in our campaign. Speaking of fiscal responsibility, the state of Connecticut is having a responsibility crisis of its own. Governor Malloy hit every citizen in this state with the biggest tax increase they have ever seen. He promised that this will solve all of our fiscal needs and that we will cut spending and make it all work. What we got was higher taxes and higher spending. The result is that he is working hard right now trying to see what taxes he can raise next year. I am running for the state senate to say no to Governor Malloy. No more tax increases. This crazy tax and spend policy is strangling our small businesses, losing us more jobs, and forcing an exodus of both the young and the old from Connecticut to other states that have a better handle on watching out for their citizens. We have an 8.5 unemployment rate right now in Connecticut. That's higher than the national average. Governor Malloy and the Democratic-controlled House and Senate are doing whatever they want in Hartford. In their recent session, they ran 3 months' worth of legislation in one day. What chance did any of us have to study and debate what was in those bills? I guess we have to take the advice of Nancy Pelosi and wait till the bill becomes law to find out what is in them. This is no way to run a state. I want to get elected to get up to Hartford and again say no. We need to be a lot more serious about all of this. Every citizen in this district and this state deserves better. After all, the future of every one of us and all of our children is at stake. What about my opponent? She says that she is independent and does not blindly follow her party's mandates. Well, guess what? As I have been studying her voting record, she has voted 98% of the time with the governor and his Democratic buddies. She only voted against them when there was no way the vote would hurt the governor or the parties. As a retired police officer, I cannot understand why she actually voted to remove the death penalty, a position that the majority of the district actually supports, and a position that she actually campaigned to uphold in her previous elections. Why would she do such a thing? Maybe because the governor asked her to. She also wasted our district votes on the state budget. Yes, she voted no on the governor's recent budget, but she didn't vote yes to the alternative budget. The way I see that, the people of this district simply lost out. And of course, the record spending passed easily anyway. Finally, I have to say enough is enough. This district needs someone in that Senate seat that actually represents the needs on each and every family in this area. We need to support our small businesses, our young families, and especially the elderly who worked all their lives to help build this state to its glory just a few years ago. One-party rule does not make anything better. Please help me get elected so I can pack my bags and go to Hartford. You need a cop up there. Someone who will stand up on his chair and say no to more taxes, no to more spending, no to more regulations, and no to that bunch of bullies who have forgotten what their real purpose as an elected official truly is, to represent the people of this district and not the needs of the governor and the Democratic Party. Again, thank you all for listening and for all of your past support. Now let's get out there and get me and our other common sense candidates sitting in those chairs up there in Hartford.